Good afternoon, hockey fans. Welcome back to Charles Schultz Highland Arena in St. Paul for the championship game for the 2014s and the 2025 Heroes Cup, featuring Blue Army and the True North Warriors. A rematch of yesterday's game in which the two teams skated to a 5-5 tie. So, we'll see what they have left in the tank for one more game to bring home the championship. For Blue Army, starting off, Sedong between Stone and Krumpetich, with Plager and Meyer playing defense. Face off back to True North on the draw to Meyer, up the wall, go back and forth a bit, and Stone corrals it and brings it into the True North zone. They break it up. Plager gets it, and he'll try to bring it in, but it's broken up. True North takes it up the wall, enters the zone. Push to the outside, cuts back in. Broken up there by Sedong and Meyer. They throw it back in. There's Plager with it, with a little bit of room. He bumps it up to Krumpetich through the neutral zone. Fires. He scores! What a shot. So, good start for Blue Army. 37 seconds into the game. Off a rocket from Grady Krumpetich over the glove of the goaltender for a 1-0 lead. True North off the draw, brings it in, harassed by Zettermeyer. Broken up by Del Rio. And Welna picks it up and will skate it out of the zone. We'll take it wide, and he is hit. And he sends it across to Omen in the corner. True North behind their own net, rings it around. Del Rio at the point. Oh, puck bumps over his stick. Vilhag chases. Vilhag behind the net, sends it up the wall to Omen. And Del Rio battling along the wall. Zettermeyer and Omen. Puck bumps back to Kabilhag. Looks to the far side, sends it up to Omen. Nice breakout pass. Omen's got some wheels, so he can go. Dances around him. And makes a nice play. He scores! Nice pass by Kabilhag to clear the zone, and Omen skates it up, stays strong on his feet and his hands, despite being defended tightly by the True North defenseman. Finds a way to get it on net and buries it for 2-0 lead. So Zissler on the draw between Feldhake and Miller. Meyer sends it all the way in. Zissler on the forecheck for Blue Army. Up the wall. They lost the handle. Plager sends it back in deep. So Zissler batting behind the net. Sends it out in front to Feldhake. Tied up, couldn't quite get the shot off, and True North will gather it and bring it out of the zone. And they chip it up. Plager gets it, circles away, backs out, sends it back up. No one there, though. True North fires it into the corner. Back behind Nico Johnson in net. And pucks out front. And they score. So, just a couple minutes into the game, we already have 3 goals here. See if anyone can tighten things up. Blue Army has a 2-1 lead. We got Sedong between Krumpetich and Stone. Vilhag and Del Rio, the defenseman. True North sends it up the wall. Vilhag, he bumps it back up. Krumpetich enters the zone, but that's broken up, chipped away. Into the middle. Battle on the near boards. Krumpetich wins the battle, comes away with the puck, enters the zone to the middle. East side up, bumps it up to Sedong. Sedong shoots. Nice! What a shot. And that one starts right in the neutral zone with Krumpetich winning a battle. It's right here to get the puck in the zone. Nice play to move it over to Eisen Sedong, who absolutely roofed that bar down. Great shot. Sedong between Krumpetich and Stone again. Vilhag and Del Rio on defense. Back to Vilhag. That pass is intercepted. Bring it down low. Dog defending. Sends it out front. No one there for Blue Army. Luckily, True North couldn't get a handle on it. Oh, now they do. And that puck just slides wide. True North in the corner again. Vilhog chasing. Keeping him to the outside. Sends it to the front. Stopped by Sedung. And Krumpich will gather on the wing. He sends it up. True North gets it. Throws it on in front. Del Rio intercepts. Oh, tried to bring it out, but that was intercepted. And now it's back in the corner. Vilhog will chase. Tips it around for Krumpich. He gathers it. Skates up. He passes it across to Stone. Stone enters the True North zone. It's Sedong and Krumpich, and he leaves in the corner. So Krumpich behind the net working. True North comes out with it. Oh, Zedemeyer almost picked that pass off. So True North comes up from the neutral zone. Nice hustle back by Zedemeyer and picks his pocket. Sends it back to Meyer, who hammers it down, but that's going to be icing. So, 10-10 left in the first. A lot of hockey left, but already 3-1 in favor of Blue Army. Zedemeyer on the draw between Omen and Welna, the wings. Meyer and Plager, the defenseman. Meyer in the corner. Passes it up to Welna. Tries to go across to Omen, but that's intercepted. Shot. He scores. Good hard shot. Just leaks past Johnson. And it's 3-2. 4 minutes into the game, we've got 5 goals. Far cry from the lowest scoring games we've been seeing from these guys. So Zedemeyer on the draw again. Meyer battling on the wall. True North gets it in the zone. Plager chases in the corner. Bumps this guy off the puck. And the puck's still loose. Plager tried to get it. Might have been a stick taken down there, but that's all right. Battle through. Meyer throws it up. Knocked back in by True North. Battle on the wall. Zedemeyer in the corner. Plager in the corner. True North comes out with it. Gates puts it in front. No one there. Zedemeyer is able to get it. And he throws it down. And that'll be icing as well. Tough time getting the handle on it in the defensive zone. So a little bit of choppy play back in our own end. Looks like leaving some guys open as well. To tighten things up, take care of a few loose bodies and loose pucks. Zisler on the draw here with Feldhake and Miller. Vilhog with it. Throws it up the wall. True North sends it back down. True North comes out of the corner with it, sends it in front of the high slot. Shot wide. Zisler bumps it up to the wall. And over to Feldhake to Miller, who exits the zone. Miller brings it in. Over to Feldhake. Back to the middle. Deflected to the far side. Puck pops out. Del Rio battling. Feldhake, good hard back check there. He catches up to it. And the puck's bouncing around a bit. True North gathers. Shot. Nice save by Johnson. Kicks that aside. Vilhog chips it up the wall. True North rolls it in. Back in the corner. Del Rio in the corner behind the net. He tried to send it hard up the wall, but that hit a True North player, and they throw it in front. Good job by Vilhog to tie his guy and eliminate that shot. Vilhog in the corner. Battling. Zisler comes away with it. Gets his head up. Finds. Ooh. Nice try. Good idea. Right idea to find Feldhake streaking out of the zone, but just a little bit too far, and so that'll go all the way down for an icing. So we'll have Sedong between Stone and Krumpich, and Plager and Meyer, the defensive pair. Sedong on the draw. Brings that back to the corner. Stone. Battle him. True North comes away with it. Passes it to the far point. Shot on that, and that goes in. And that's what Johnson had a clear sight at that one. A lot of bodies in front. I don't think he had a good look at that one. So 3-3 already. 8 minutes, 7:59 left in the first. Ooh, Stone almost picked that one and went in alone. Back to Plager. He goes off the boards to Sedung. Sedung chips it by his guy. And they'll battle in the zone. But True North turns it right around. Up to the neutral zone. Meyer and Plager playing defense. Meyer knocks his guy off the puck. And Johnson will cover. Face off to Johnson's right. Zettermeyer on the draw between Ullman and Stone. Vilhag and Del Rio, the defensive pair. Wings win it back. True North, I'm sorry. Ullman, good job pressing. Zettermeyer able to take it out. 3-on-1 if they hurry. Zettermeyer cuts to the middle. He shoots and scores. Started off with a nice play by Ullman on the point to pressure that defenseman, force him to cough it up. Zettermeyer there to take it all the way in, makes a nice move to the middle. Rips a nice shot over the goalie's glove. For a 4-3 lead, 7:25 left in the first. All right, puck's in some feet. True North comes away with it, send it to the middle. They got to be offside. Yep, there you go. All right. So first 1 to 20 wins, I think. We'll see how close we get. All right. Ullman breaks through, forces it all the way up the ice, deep into the True North zone. Zettermeyer chasing. No. True North chips it up. Oh, it's Welna, sorry. Welna brings it back. Regroups to Del Rio. Across to Vilhag. Pass just a little bit off. True North skates it in the middle. Some nice moves, but deflected at the last minute. Keep it away. Tried to wrap around, but Blue Army was there to fend it off. Shot from the point, blocked in front. Back up to the point. Chips it down low. Nice save by Johnson. Kicks that into the corner. Del Rio in the corner battling. Around the other side, Vilhag applying some pressure. Welna chasing. Back down to the half wall. And they send it in front. It goes all the way through. Tried to send it in front, but there's Zisler there. That's it. And he chips it out of the zone. And looks like that one's going to go all the way down for an icing. 6:09 left in the first. 4-3 lead for Blue Army. Things have been pretty loose so far. Defensive structure, probably not the best that we've seen from the group yet. And, yeah, a lot of goals. So, Zisler on the draw. True North gets a quick shot. Johnson fences off with the shoulder. Throw it back in. Meyer intercepts. Chips it up and out to True North. In the neutral zone, they look to regroup. Nice pass through the middle. Feldake's there. He bumps it out. And Plager gets run over. True North sends it back to the slot. They shoot off the post. Puck's loose. Got to get that puck out. Meyer corrals it and sends it up and out of the zone. Zisler chasing. No, Miller chasing, sorry. Now Zisler on the forecheck. Sends it up the wall. Plager at the point, fires. On net. Blocked off in the corner. Chipped up to the point, and Meyer hams it back down low. Zisler the first one on the puck. He possesses it, tries to wrap around. Goalie's there. Good try. And True North will skate it out. They chip it up through neutral. Plager and Meyer back. Meyer almost intercepted. Good back check by Zisler to break that up. Plager behind the net. Now Meyer with it. Throws it up. Ooh. Shot from the point to the front, bouncing around. Gotta cover it. Plager gets it out of there. And throw it up and off the wall. Letting Karam all the way out to neutral. And Feldake hustling. Creates a turnover. Shot on net. Nice save. Sedung picks it off. He throws it up to the front. That's blocked. And True North sends it all the way down. This one should be icing. Fire Wagon Hockey here to start the championship game. 4:26 left in the first. Blue Army with a 1-goal lead, 4-3. We haven't had a goal for about 45 seconds, so I think we're due. All right. Sedung on the draw. Back into the corner. They ring it around. Krampetich will chase. Vilhag holds it in at the blue line. Fires it on net. Off the face of a True North player. Nice shot. Sedung turns and fires. Oh! Almost jumped on a Stone stick. Just wide of the mill. Stone battling on the wall. Del Rio tried to hold in, but that was deflected. Vilhag will back it up in neutral zone. He circles around, looks for a nice pass. Good patience. Finds Krampetich into the zone. Krampetich to the middle to Del Rio. That's deflected. Puck's loose though. And goes in the corner. Sedung possesses. Sends it up top to Del Rio. He fires. Little. Oh! Scores! Del Rio all the way from the blue line. Sneaks it just under the crossbar.
That would seem like it was like this in there.
Yes. Have a nice pass out of the corner from Sedung. Backing it up to create some space. Using the points. Del Rio snipes it top shelf for a 5-3 lead. True North sends it down low. Plager will battle there. Puck goes from the far side to Wellna, who throws it up. And we've got an injured True North player. I think that was off the forecheck and the bump in the corner there. I think Plager was involved in that one. He's holding his arm. Hope he's okay. He's getting out. And he's getting up and skating off. So that's great. All right. Hope to see him back on the ice soon. And we'll have a neutral zone face-off. Zedemeyer between Ullman and Wellna. Plager and Meyer, the defensive player. Wellna takes it through the middle, into the zone on the outside. Tried to go to the middle, that's deflected. Ullman behind the net. Tries to take it out in front, he can. Wellna's taken down. Puck is back behind the net. Zedemeyer battling. They send it up the wall to Meyer. Meyer slap shot from the point, bouncing around in front. Goalie smothers it. 3:05 left in the first. Blue Army with a 5-3 lead. Face off to the goalie's right. Zisler on the draw between Feldhake and Miller. Del Rio and Vilhag on the points. Zisler wins it over. Nice pass by Miller to Vilhag, who sends it back deep. Zisler on the forecheck, brings it out in front, wraps it around, and I thought he had that one. Almost did. Vilhag at the point. Fires, blocked, over to Del Rio. He fires just wide. Feldhake chasing, but North's able to bring it out. And they chip it all the way into the Blue Army zone, but he chips it in front. There's no one left. And, Johnson just got enough of that to break it up. Nice save. Pressure's not over there. And they send it back down behind the net. Del Rio chasing up to the point. Del Rio still kind of chasing. And back down low is Zisler pressuring. Skated behind the net. Blue Army can tend to give him time and space, maybe a little too much time and space. Shot from the point, wide. And Del Rio gets it. He's looking up the ice. He's got, he had Zisler through the middle, just couldn't quite connect, and that'll be icing. So we'll have the face-off back in the Blue Army zone. Good battle between these two teams so far. So Sedung on the draw between Krampetich and Stone. Plager and Meyer defensive pair. And Stone has it on the wing. Up the wall. And Sedung able to get it. Brings it in the zone. Nice move. Backhand. Save. Puck behind the net. Sedung still batting. Now it's in front. Hammering away. Chopping away. And he covers it. Stone in front. Couple whacks at it. Nice work by this line to get it out of the zone quickly and get it into the offensive zone. So Sedung on the draw. North wins it over, but it goes in front. Krombacic will have it. He sends it up to the point to Meyer. Shot on net, blocked in front, doesn't make it through. True North brings it out. Harassed by Krombacic, who comes away with it. Oh! Krombacic takes a shot, as he did. He took a pretty direct hit there. Plager tries to keep it in, he does, but loses it and goes over to the wall to True North. True North up the wall to Meyer. Meyer fires it all the way back in. 1:05 left in the first period here. 2-goal lead for Blue Army. Plager holds his own. For Ullman now. Ullman walks in, fires just wide. Wellna forechecking. Ullman forechecking. And Sedung also down there. Ullman with it. Ullman in the corner. Ullman dancing. Sends it on to the net with the backhand. Bounce in front. Ooh. Couldn't quite connect on that rebound. Wellna in the corner doing some work. Sends it in front. No one there. Up to True North. And they'll send it out of the zone. To Meyer neutral. And he'll chip it up to Wellna. And who meets a North player coming right off the bench. Wellna along the boards. Sends it down low. 22 seconds left in the first. Zedemeyer behind the net. North with it. They just fired up in the crowd and head on a swivel, everybody. And thankfully, it didn't hit anybody. So we'll have a face-off, offensive zone face-off. The goaltender's left. 15 seconds left in the first. Zedemeyer on the draw. Walma and Ullman, the wings. And Vilhag and Del Rio, they keep it in. Wellna has it. So we get a quick shot off for Zedemeyer. Back to Vilhag. Over to Del Rio. 2 seconds left. Shot deflected and stopped if time expires. So, after one, 5-3, Blue Army ahead. A lot of offense both ways. Not a lot of defense either way. Blue Army's going to want to tighten things up. Start picking up guys in front of the net. Pick up that guy in the slot. And make sure we don't give up any more free looks in front. And you can see the intensity picking up a little bit there toward the second half of that period. We'll see if that continues. There's a little bit of that in the first meeting with this between these two teams. But Blue Army can expect a strong pushback from True North here in the second. See Coach Sam talking over there, drawing a few things on the board, and if it looks to me, it looks like he's circling that area of the rink that I was just talking about, that area in front of the net, and that high slot, that offside wing, that offside defenseman. Need to be aware and make sure those guys are getting picked up. So, we'll see what we bring for the second period. Zedemeyer in the draw between Wellna and Ullman. Zedemeyer chasing. North flips it up. Just bounces over Vilhag's stick. Tough break there, but he does a nice job getting body position, getting the puck back. Pass up to Wellna. Wellna to Zedemeyer, just behind him, and True North will get it. Ullman breaks that one up. Ullman backs it up to Vilhag, who sends it off the wall. True North will gather. And, nice stick by Ullman there to break that up. Prevent that from going in. Zedemeyer battling. Now Brooks along the wall. And Wellna intercepts that and then takes it out. He dumps it in. 1-on-5, smart play. Sends it in. North will send it up the wall, and that gets all the way out. Well, no icing, though. Del Rio back to corral it. Turns it up in front of his own net. Couple nice moves. Some room to run. Crosses the blue line. Resistor coming in alongside. Over across to Wellna. Ooh, pass nicely broken up there. The shot nicely broken up by North as they exit the zone. Back to nice play broken up by Del Rio. Resistor battling. We'll cut it in. And good back check by Wellna. to break up that play. Chips it up for Zisler, and he's chopped. And there we go. That one starts there. Good hustle by Wellna to get back on that back check and break up that play. And from that, he's able to get the puck turned up to Zisler, who exits with speed, and that speed draws a tripping penalty. So, with 12:34 left in the second, 5-2 lead, Blue Army will get a power play. Zisler between Miller and Feldhake forwards. Miller circles around, shoots, that's deflected. North will flip it off the ceiling. And we'll have a neutral zone faceoff. All right. Switch up the forward unit here. Sedung between Stone and Kramputic. Meyer and Plager, defensive pair. Stone pushes it forward. Kramputic almost won that battle. All right, Stone has it. Stone skates it in to the middle. Just loses it. And True North skates it back. Streaking down the side, and he's caught by multiple Blue Army players, and we turn it right back up. Sedong up to Stone. Stone over to Kramputic. 3-on-2 as we enter. Kramputic fires just wide. Goes around. Meyer holds his own, sends it in. But, True North Meyer is able to hold it in there. Long shot over the net. And Young and Stone on the forecheck, sends it up to Walden Meyer, and that goes up over his stick and out of the zone. Plager back. He over to Kramputic. Over here to Stone. Nice regroup, nice breakout. Ooh, defenseman does a nice job to get a stick on that and break that up. Sedung behind the net. He comes out front, and he fires just, nice save by the North goalie. Stone battling in the corner. Ullman in the corner. Ullman skates to the middle, goes in front. Sent it in front for Sedung. Just couldn't quite connect. Nice pass by Ullman there. Great heads-up play. Meyer intercepts. Skates into the zone, skates it wide. He sends a shot. Off the glove and off the post. Good look there. Almost had one. Kavillhawk skates around the net to Wellna, up to Ullman. Enters the zone with Zedemeyer. Ullman on his offhand, cuts to the middle. Takes a little bit of a chop. And True North will take it out of the zone. Ullman does a nice job hustling back. Great effort, great hustle to break up that play coming back. And Zedemeyer cleans it up. Zedemeyer up to Wellna. Chips it out of the zone. And icing's waved off. Up the wall. And North will circle it back in their own zone. Nice breakout up to the middle. Up to the wing. That was a good looking little breakout there. And they dump it in. And Del Rio applies some pressure in the corner. Broken up by Wellna as they try to send it in front. North gets it back though. Sends it up to the point. Zisler applies pressure. And Feldhake intercepts. Nice little Feldhake at the blue line. Now Del Rio rushes it in. Comes across. Fires. Save. All right. 9:40 left in the second. 5-3 lead for Blue Army with an offensive zone face-off here. Zisler on the draw, which means Stone and Miller and Feldhake. Del Rio and Kavillhawk on the points. There's Miller, pumps it over, but it's taken out by North. Del Rio breaks it up, then Zisler cleans it up and skates it all the way into the zone around the outside. And goes around the net. Wants to cut in front, but just too many bodies there. And True North will take it out. Kavillhawk back, breaks that one up, sends it into the corner. Still battling behind the net. And Zisler back to help out. Zisler, Kavillhawk, and Miller. And Johnson will cover it up. And Blue Army gets those bodies out of there. Still face off to Johnson's right here. With Sedung, Stone, and Kramputic as your forwards, and Plager and Meyer your defensemen. face-off. Back into the corner. Plager has it. Some hard pressure there. North gets it to the forward, or the defenseman, and he fires it on net. Clear it out, though. Sedung now with it. Over to Stone as he enters the zone. And, that pass is just deflected. Crumpage with it now. And in front, see if we can hold it in. Nope. Meyer back with it neutral. He flips it up, but that is deflected. Stone, Sedung, and Stone skates. Still at center. And he makes its way into the Blue Army zone. Sedung applying pressure along the wall. Plager in the corner now. Loses an edge. Good thing Crumpage is back there. Plager gets it back. Tips it up to Stone, but he's not there. And Meyer gets it and just fires it all the way out. And that will be icing. So, we'll have a face-off to Johnson's left. 7:56 left in the second. Blue Army with a 2-goal lead. Zettermeyer on the draw. Wins it back for Del Rio, but North possesses. Sends it over. That's Ullman. Sends it up to Welna. Welna gets it out. Tries to chip it up, but North intercepts. Brings it back in. Good hustle by Ullman. Break up that play. Zettermeyer and Welna over there. Welna tried to chip it off the wall, but North sends it all the way back in. Ullman back in the corner with the puck. Chips it off the boards. No one there. Del Rio tries to get it out, but just lost it. And puck's bouncing around the defensive zone a bit. Now Zettermeyer. Up to Ullman, just behind him. A good idea. That still goes off the North player, so no icing. North sends it up the wall and through the neutral zone into the Blue Army zone. Welna pressures. Now Del Rio steps up, deflects that, far side, or Ullman chases it. Up to the point, sends it around behind the net. Del Rio chasing now. To North out of the corner, sends it to the front of the net, but that goes all the way across. And they throw it back on that, that's deflected. Off the side, now Del Rio, a little more time and space. Makes the move. All the way up into the North zone, but lost the handle. And Welna gets it and just sent it all the way in deep. Zisler, first Blue Army player there, up the wall. They're changing, so couldn't really touch the puck. Plager out of the reach of Miller, and we're outside anyway. So we got to tag up here, and North will get a free out. North in the Blue Army zone. Meyer breaks that up. Zisler gets the puck and skates it all the way up the ice into the North zone. Cuts it in, loses an edge. And North out of the zone now. Hope makes the move. See if Plager can catch him. Tries to. Almost at it. Great save by Johnson. North with the puck. Too much time to take that shot, but Johnson saves it. To Sedung out of the zone. They'll take the pressure. North will send it up to Meyer. Meyer hammers it back down. No icing. Feltek on the forecheck. Sedung now on the forecheck. North reverses, sends it up the wall. Meyer tries to keep it in, but that one comes out. Stone back playing D. Thanks for helping out. Plager pushes his man off the puck, and Sedung cleans it up and takes it out. Crumptich through the neutral zone with some wheels. Can he get a shot off? He does. Nice save by the North goalie. So offensive zone face-off for Sedung between Crumptich and Stone. Del Rio and Kvilhaug at the point. Up to Kvilhaug, but Del Rio, that bounces over his stick. Kvilhaug now. Up the ice to Crumptich, just quite out of his reach. Oh, but he couldn't quite hold on to it. So North enters the zone. Good back check by Sedung. Loses the signal, but enough to make that shot go far and wide. Del Rio in the corner. Puts the brakes on and finds Sedung for the breakout pass. Sedung up to the neutral zone, to the middle. Oh, tried to go to competition. Didn't connect, so True North will bring it back in. But that pass is intercepted by Sedung. So Sedung up the ice. 1-on-2. And defended nicely. So Sedung on the forecheck with some help from Stone. Sedung trying to possess the puck. That's broken up. So North comes up the middle and, oh, shoot. And Krumpetich reaching to make a play on the puck. Got a stick in the North player's skates, and that's going to be 2 minutes for tripping. So with 3:48 left in the second and a 2-goal lead, Blue Army will go shorthanded here for 2 minutes. Zettermeyer and Ullman the forwards, Plager and Meyer the defensemen. See if we can kill off this penalty and hold on to this 2-goal lead. Meyer or Plager in the corner. Zettermeyer sends it around to the North point. Go D to D. Zettermeyer goes out there. Shot on net. Johnson makes the first save. Puck's bouncing around. It's loose. But Ullman comes out of it. Oh, just loses an edge in his feet. Nice pass up to Zettermeyer. And couldn't quite get a shot off. Nice play there by Ullman to stay with that and move the puck up the ice. True North brings it all the way up the ice. Enters the zone. Broken up. Almost broken up there. North possesses. Up at the top. And they intercept it again. Ullman will take it again out of the zone. He takes it wide. Peels off. Peels back. Looking for help. And Meyer is there to slam it down into the corner. So the two Blue Army forwards change. North sends it up all the way. Tried for the stretch pass, but didn't connect, so that'll be icing. So, minute 8 seconds gone, 52 seconds left on the penalty kill for Blue Army. Sedung and Welna, the forwards. Del Rio and Vilhag, the defenseman, with an offensive zone face-off, shorthanded. Face-off is one back to the North corner. It's done. Applies some good pressure and ties up down there. North comes away with it. Up to the neutral zone. Takes it wide. Content to let him go wide. They send it out to the middle. And that was a shot, but it was just deflected wide. Good job by Sedung to tie up a body coming back. Shot goes wide into the corner now. Vilhag applying pressure. Skates around. The Rio cuts him off. Welna deflects that pass, but didn't get all of it. North skates it in the middle. Shot goes just wide. Tries to go up top, and that goes all the way out of the zone. We'll take it. With 4 seconds left on the penalty, that'll do it. So good penalty kill for Blue Army there. And we're back to full strength. North brings it up to the zone. Into their offensive zone. Oop. Couldn't get the shot off. That works. And the puck's in the corner. North fires it wide. Feldhick chasing. Down to the corner. Vilhag. That's Sedung. Sends it to the wall, but it bounces off to North. Shot deflected by Feldhick. North has in the corner. Back up to their point. Fires it wide. Puck bounces out. North player gets it first again. Sends it down low. Del Rio chases. And Sedung helping out. Sends it up the wall to Welna. Welna chips it out. If he can get to it, he might have some time and space. Welna and Feldhick 2-on-1. Welna shoots. Oh, hits the post. Hits the post. Oh, puck bounces in front. And it's still bouncing in front. Oh, great effort. Oh, man. Great effort by Blue Army there, but just couldn't quite connect. North brings it back into the zone. Del Rio back it up. North is going for a change. There was no one else to help him out. Good job breaking it up there. Zisler battling on the wall. He gets it out. Miller Up the near boards into the offensive zone, across the blue line. Tries to go between the legs. Almost has it. Regains it in the corner. Sends it back down low. Zisler forechecks. Ooh. Almost came away with it, but North skates out with it. Plager defending. Gets in the way of his man. Separates him from the puck. And ends that rush. Krumptich. Plager battling. The guy's got a few pounds on Plager. He'll have to, that's all right. Krumptich is over there to help him out. So, after 2, Blue Army 5, True North Warriors 3. The frenetic goal-scoring pace of the first period has subsided, and we are back to normal-ish hockey for the second half of that period and maybe the third. We'll see.
He feels good here.
It's good to see Coach Kvilhag and Coach Crump laughing and smiling on the bench, keeping things light for the boys. We know that Sam's taking care of the X's and O's over there. We'll see what they can cook up for the third period. See if they can maybe add a few more and finish this game strong and take home the championship, the first tournament of the season. So to start off, Sedung between Krumptich and Stone. Plager and Meyer, the defensive pair. And we're off for the third period. Back to Meyer. Up to Stone, just out of his reach. North will hammer it back. North dumps it in. And Meyer back to retrieve. Meyer up to Stone. Nice breakout over to Sedung. Sedung up through neutral. Skates it wide. Cuts it in. Oh, passes it over. Great idea. Just couldn't quite connect to Krumptich. Great skating and pass by Sedung. Just didn't quite work. Nice pass in front to Stone. He fires. Oh, nice save by the North goalie. Some good skating, good puck movement there. First, Sedung to Krumptich on the back door. Just couldn't quite connect. And then Sedung to Stone in the slot. It was a nice shot. That goalie just made a nice glove save. So Zedemeyer between Omen and Welna. Kvilhag and Del Rio, your defensive pair. Backs it up to Kvilhag, who sends it in low. Zedemeyer on the forecheck. They send it around. Del Rio tries to pinch, but that one gets chipped out. So North will come back 3-on-2. Omen, nice hustle, back checking. Over across, nice save by Johnson. Zedemeyer in the corner. Up off the glass, and that one should be out of the zone, and it is. Omen battling, they'll send it back in to Kvilhag. Regroups, gets his head up, finds Omen up the wall. Just couldn't quite connect there, and that one will be icing. So a minute 16 gone in the third. Still 5-3 in favor of Blue Army. Defensive zone face off to Johnson's right. Del Rio over to Welna. He's got Omen. Gives it to Omen. Nice pass. Omen's line all alone, but he almost got. Thought he was going to get caught, but he somehow good body position to get that shot off, but boy made a nice save. Omen in the corner. Skates it into the middle. A lot of traffic, including a ref in front of me. And Zedemeyer back to the point. Del Rio over to Kvilhag. And North intercepts, and they'll bring it out. Kvilhag chasing. And he shoots. He scores. Nice shot. Nice shot. And Kvilhag draped all over him somehow. Still got the shot off and just snuck that right inside the post. So, 12:09 left in the third. 5-4. 1-goal lead for Blue Army. Zisler between Feldhake and Miller. Plager and Meyer, your defensive pair. Meyer will skate it up, cross the red line, and send it in deep. Zisler on the forecheck. Good hustle by Zisler there. Wins the battle. He gets it. Tried to send it up top, but was held up a little bit, and North will skate away with it. Good stick by Pleasure to break that up. Zissler's there to clean it up. Feldhake. Feldhake with it. Feldhake enters the zone. Sends it. Oh, good idea to send it across, but that was intercepted. Zissler there. Keep it in. And North sends it all the way to Pleger. Pleger sends it off the glass. And nice Karen, which we'll take, and goes all the way in on the net. And the goalie freezes it. So, offensive zone face-off to the goalie's left, I assume. Although the way they're lying, yes, to his left. And Sedung will take the draw between Krompetich and Stone with Pleger and Meyer. Face-off. Krompetich, but there's a battle for it, and North comes away with it. Good stick by Meyer to sweep that away. And North sends it in. That should be icing, but they're going to wave it off. Pleger behind the net. No one there to pass it to, so he sends it up. And they send it back down low. North with it behind the net. And Sedung cleans it up, but is pressured. Sedung with it. Tried to get the pass, couldn't quite connect. And puck's bouncing around, and Johnson covers. So, North putting some pressure on Blue Army right now to start off this third period. Zedemeyer on the draw. The puck bounces in the middle, then bounces back to the corner. North with it. Walks out front. Tried to jam it in there, but Johnson shuts the door. Del Rio loses the handle. Now Vilhag defending in the corner. Ullman applying pressure. Up to the top. Zedemeyer deflects that, goes wide. Welna on the wall. Sends it up to Ullman, who's got some speed. Enters the zone. Oh, that broke it up. Nice stick by that defenseman. And North reverses course. Takes it back up the ice. Del Rio and Kvillog team up to break that up. Shot. And a bouncer. Dangerous. Went out to the corner. Now, North steps in. Fires.